Yeah. Cadence through the ceiling, it's the vibe you give and running through my heart. Music drives my feelings.
Hey everybody, what's going down? It's your girl J.Renae. You know I always got something to say today. Oh my God, we have somebody in the building. I mean, I have been waiting so long for this man to hop on the interview. Y'all give it up for Lil Brent.
Yeah, man, I'm here. I'm in the building. And first and foremost, man, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be on the platform. I think that it's very pivotal that platforms like yourself, you give us opportunities like artists like myself, room to talk just about anything. Like, you know what I'm saying, about the album, about upcoming adventures, things that I've been going through in my life, just whatever. So I really appreciate you for having me on today, for real, for real.
Hey man, what people don't know is we've known each other for a long time, man.
I know, a very long time.
Like I remember you and J-Rock.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that's still my boy too. Like, so shout out to Young Rock, one of the hardest rocks on the pavement. You know what I'm saying? He is actually the reason why I started doing music. We was in high school and he heard me freestyling in the restroom. I didn't even know nobody was in the restroom. Like, so, and I was just trying to do some shit, just, you know, saying, passing through time, probably skipping class, which I shouldn't have been doing. But he saw me in the restroom and he invited me to his crib and was like, man, I really think that you should do music. And from that point on, man, I always watched him do music, and we was actually like doing music on a Guitar Hero mic when it was a program called Audacity, and he had a Guitar Hero mic, and that's what we was recording on in his closet. And I'm talking about we had no room to do ins and outs, like it was all one take. So every song that we used to record, it was all one take. So if you wrote a 16, you had to spit a 16 straight all the way through. So, you know, shout out to my boy Rock, man. I would not be here if it wasn't for him. So I really love the homie, like, and that's my boy, man. You know what I'm saying?
I remember when y'all started doing music, I was like, okay, because I remember him from Upward Bound. We had Upward Bound.
Yeah.
And what people don't know, I'm going to go ahead and tell them, Brent and I grew up, we went to the same church. Our people know each other, family know each other, okay? Yeah. And I remember he played, and I was like, I know him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, yeah, that's my boy, Lil Brent. I said, get what? He's like, yeah. And I was like, I know him. So it's just like one of the things. When I heard the record, and I'm so mad that I can't recall the record because, man, I was like, I didn't know he did that.
Hey, yo, look, we had a song a long time ago. It was called Remedy Medina. Like, I don't know what we was thinking about when we made the record name. I don't know. But it was called Remedy Medina, and I remember that song. I don't remember how the lyrics go, thank God, because it probably was trash. Like, Renee, like, yo, I would never, like, I'm so embarrassed of them old records, for real, but I'm also grateful for them because they got us to where we at right now. So, you know, for sure.
Talk to me, how did that, like, we got into how you got into music, but that urge to be like, you know what, this is going to be my career. This is going to be where I'm headed with this.
Well, I tell people all the time, like, I'm a person where, like, my high school, I tell people all the time, like, if I could go back to my high school, I would, because I was very active in my high school. Like, I won prom king, I won funniest senior, I did Upward Bound. I was in a Shattered Dreams, so I was very, very popular in my high school. So, I just feel like when I thought football was gonna be my thing, you know what I'm saying? But I was living through that through my dad, vicariously through my dad. And my senior year, I broke my collarbone, and that changed my whole life. I didn't know what I was gonna do, and it's crazy how God worked, because even in football, I always was the person to encourage people. I always was the person to be dancing on the field, or just being an entertainer. I did not know that music was going to, you know, run right into that. You know what I'm saying? So I just would say, like, man, I always was a fun guy. I always was a down to earth dude. Everybody loved to be around me. I always just was a person to have fun, like, you know what I'm saying? So the music kind of just catered to that. And once I found music, I was always a small guy, you know what I'm saying? So when I get in that booth, I ain't gonna lie, like, I feel big. I feel bigger than the world. Like, and in those four walls, I'm able to be whoever I want to be in my own world. And I just love it. And I just translate everything that I've lived through football, being a good sportsmanship and entertainer, make everybody laugh. And I just carry that on the stage, carry that on in the booth, carry that on when I'm performing, and I just be me. So I feel like music has always been inside of me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Talk with me about your project. And this was one of your most inspirational projects, in my opinion. You know, your Miracle Baby project. Where did Miracle Baby come from? Talk to me about your journey to that, through that project.
Yeah. So my name, the Miracle Baby, actually, 2018, I got with a professional boxer. His name Jamel Charlo, and he invited me to his home studio, and I was working out of his home studio for about 2 years. And his twin brother came over to the crib, and they was listening to my music and stuff like that. And his twin brother was like, "Bro, you the Miracle Baby." And you know, in boxing, just like Jamel, he is Jamel the Iron Man Charlo. And so when they always tell me, well, he told me that when a boxer gives you that middle kind of like nickname, that's what you stick with and you run with. So from that point on, man, I was just Lil Brent the Miracle Baby. And when I look at my life, everything that I've been through, I try to align everything that I'm doing so it can be a neutral thing so everybody can understand. And I feel like everybody is a miracle baby in their own way. Like everybody, we have all been through things, we have all overcome things, and we have all had to fight. And it's still a fight every day. So anytime you make it through anything, any adversity, anything like that, you are a miracle baby because you know what you've been through, Renae, what I've been through, what my fans have been through, like with the average anybody, we all go through things. So when you make it out of that, man, I just feel like you're a miracle baby. So I just feel like, you know, that name is gonna forever reign to me. You know what I'm saying?
And I love how you said that because it provides transparency for the fans to see what an artist go through in real time, you know, because we always see glitz and glamour. But I
Yeah.
want you to discuss, you know, that authenticity factor because you do have a lot of rappers that come out now and be like, oh, I was lying about this. You know, I was just doing that because other people were doing it.
Mm-hmm. I feel like when I first started doing music, to be honest, like I always used to say, bro, like if people don't like me as a person, they're gonna love my music. And if they don't like my music, they're gonna love me as a person. And any song that I've ever done, I've always tried to be true to me. I've always tried to be honest and I never lie in my music. And I just feel like I knew being in that way, being in that like kind of creative space, I knew it would probably take me a little longer because I'm not doing the norm. I'm not doing the popcorn stuff. I'm not doing something that's going to be popping today and then gone by tomorrow. I want to make timeless music. Like when I still listen to Brandy or I still listen to the old songs that I grew up on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the NSYNCs and the Omarions and even the old Chris Brown, even the new Chris Brown. It's the reason why those songs stick to you and they hit a certain part in your soul where you can listen to them over and over after 10 plus years. And that's what I wanted to do. So I just always try to be vulnerable in my music and be honest as I can be. Like, well, if I'm hurting, I'm hurting. If I'm happy, I'm happy. If I'm mad, I'm mad. Like, and I tell people all the time, if you want to know what Brent at in his life, go listen to his music because I put everything in my music. You know what I'm saying? So
Doctor, let's get into the album that
yeah,
just dropped.
yeah,
Go ahead and tell the people about that.
yeah,
What
man.
what what all went into? I mean, we already know you went into it,
Yeah.
but I don't want to take too much. I'm gonna let you talk.
Nah, man, you know, so the album is called Six Sales. And fun fact, man, a year ago, I was 190 pounds. Like, I know it's crazy to think, and I'm 5'2". I was 190 pounds, man. And I went through some stuff and I had to really figure out my life. And I got in the gym. I stopped drinking as much as I used to. Um, you know, kind of changed my circle up a little bit. And I lost a lot of weight, man. And I'm 150 pounds right now. So when I look at my body, I just, you know, I feel like I'm a sex symbol now. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm a ladies' man too. So you know, I love to look good on the camera. I love to look good for the ladies.
Hey, y'all heard that, ladies? Y'all heard it? You
Yeah,
heard
man.
it?
So I'm definitely a ladies' man. So and I had a situation where I shot a video. And you know, I'm thinking that, you know, because when you in it, you don't even really just realize how big you are or how out of shape you are until you actually in it. So I shot a video, and when we got the video back, I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, oh shit, no, like, like I look like this on camera, And it really bothered me because I feel like my body I owe that to my fans, and especially with the type of music that I make. You know, I want my fans to come to my shows and be like, damn, like you look out, you know what I'm saying? You look good, you know what I mean? So I just Sex Sales was one of those records where I literally was in that process and I just felt sexy. And I want my fans to, when they listen to the album, I want them to feel that as well too. You know, like when you get your hair done or you get that chop, you know what I'm saying? Or you go buy them fresh clothes or you go get them fresh diamonds and you walk out of that place and you like, I'm that guy or I'm that girl, you know what I'm saying? I want people to feel that when they hear the album. And that's what Sex Sales thrive from. That's why I created it from. Every song, it's just like I wanted people to feel like sexy and just feel like when you listen to it, like you looking in that mirror and you like, yeah, like I'm that, like, you know what I mean? And if I can give that, then I did my job.
So this is essentially the love, body positivity, loving yourself, loving others, and being your authentic self.
Absolutely. And also too, like I'm not saying that, you know, people that's plus size or anything. I'm saying sex sales is for everybody. If you big, if you small, if you in shape, if you're not in shape, it's about internally like what you feel when you look in that mirror. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I see myself and people might see me in a different way, but I look at me like I'm beautiful. Just like I want all my fans to look at themselves like I'm beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, like, and that's what I wanted my album to do. And that's what I want these songs to do and make people feel like. I don't want people to feel like, oh, you got to look a certain way to feel this way. Nah, you be true to you. And whatever you feel inside, that's what make you sexy. It's not about the clothes you wear, the diamonds you have, or the money that you got. It's about internally what you feel for you. And if you feel like you sexy when you walk out that motherfucking bathroom and in that room or whatever, then run with that and you walk with that confidence in that truth and people gonna feel that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's undeniable.
Now, I do want to talk about that feeling that rarely rappers get. You got to you got to rap your music while Iron Man was walking through the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
What was that feeling? Because I'm like, man, you got like a lot of artists that can't even have that on their resume.
Yeah, it was super surreal. I remember doing a sound check at the Barclays Center in 2018. I was at the Barclays Center in New York, and we had to do the sound check. And this was actually the biggest stage that I was ever going to be on at the time. And I remember going to sound check, and I'm like, oh shit, this shit is nothing. I'm gonna be able to crush this shit. Like that was sound check. That was 6 hours before the fight was happening. So the fight get here, and it seemed like everything is going so fast. And I remember like when you are finna walk a fighter out, they get a certain point of time where the commissioners kick everybody out except for the cut man, the coaches, and whoever is walking that fighter out. So everybody leaves. The commissioners come through and say everybody got to go to their seats. So they came and I'm like, okay. So they hand me the mic, and I remember him, the boxer Jamel. He looked at me. He like, you ready? And I'm like, I'm ready. And I remember grabbing the mic and I'm like, oh shit, this is happening. This is at the Barclays. I'm in New York, finna walk a professional out to the ring. So we get to the tunnel and they got the curtains down and the fans are looking down from the stands and they can see that he's about to walk out. It go crazy. Like, and I just felt this, my heart, like all of the shit that I was talking, like that I'm not nervous. I got completely nervous and my heart just sank. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to remember my lyrics. I hope I sound good on the mic. I hope these people don't boo me. Or, you know what I'm saying? It was just all of those emotions. And I remember when they opened the curtains, it just sounded like I was in Rome or something. Like it was so crazy. The noise, they were just screaming. And surprisingly, a lot of people knew me. It was super, super humbling. And I can just remember, like it went so fast. It felt like I was at the curtain and then I was sitting in my seat. Like that's how much my adrenaline was going. So it was the greatest experience, one of the greatest experiences of my career for sure. Because once I got through walking him out, my career literally took off. Everybody was asking for me. I had so many DMs, so many friend requests, so many people wanting to do features with me. So that was a big jump and leap. And shout out to Jamel Charlo for putting me on and allowing me to do that for him for sure.
Now you're still independent, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So what is the reasoning behind not being signed? Because I know them labels been knocking. I know
Yeah,
they have been.
yeah. Me and my manager, man. Shout out to Xavier, man. I tell him all the time. Ever since he came in my life and in my career, things have just been super, super clear to me. And it's also I advise every artist to have someone who really cares about them, to know the business side of everything, to for no money, because not that you don't do it for the money, because we're doing it for the money, for sure.
Yeah.
Just having somebody who loves you in spite of a price, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he has brought to my career. So we just waiting on the proper and the right thing that make the most sense. You know what I'm saying? And I've been when I was 21, I went on tour with Lil Kiki. I've been with Jamel Charlo. I've been in the rooms with Chris Brown. And I've been in the on songs with Killer Calleon, every artist that's big in my city. And everything was verbal, you know what I'm saying? But these are my guys, these are still my family. And it's just like we just always have been waiting on the right situation, the right number. So that's what it's about, man. It's not about, everything that glitter ain't gold, you know what I'm saying? And this business is very tricky. So like I said, it's very pivotal to have somebody on the side of you who know the industry, know the business side of everything. So I'm just grateful for the management that I have, man. And shout out to Xavier, bro, like, because he helps me do everything, man, for real. I could just sit back and be the artist, man, and I trust him with my life, seriously. So, yeah, I'm ready though, bro, for sure. With labels, hey, if that number right, we ready.
Hey, he said it, y'all. He said it. He said it. Talk to me about the community efforts that you've already done, because a lot of people, we don't see a lot, and I get it. You don't want to put everything out there because you still want to maintain that type of privacy, but you've also helped out the community tremendously.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about it. Talk about it, because these people, they need to know. Like, Lil Brent does everything, including
Yeah,
sing.
man.
But we're gonna get to
Yeah,
that one. Go ahead.
yeah, man. So every year, before COVID happened, man, people don't know. When I did try to go to college, I went to Blinn in Brenham, and my minor was education. So, every summer I try to go back to my church, man, Lily Grove, and I do summer enrichment program, which is I teach the kids basic math and just try to do it like that because I love children, man. Like, I love kids, man. I'm surprised I don't even got kids right now, but God got other plans and it ain't time yet. But man, I love kids, man. And if I wasn't doing music, I definitely would be a teacher for sure. Like, if you see me, I look like a coach right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was going to ask you, because you are so involved within the community, especially you have the football background and track background.
Mm-hmm.
You could definitely, like, I think you and Mo Smith definitely need to have a football camp. That's
Now you know what, man. I'm thinking about like really setting up some stuff and doing that actually, because like I said, I just love the kids, man, and I love sports for sure. Like, so, once I, me and my manager working on some stuff for sure. So we do like a GoFundMe. I mean, like a free organization, like whatever it is, like a flag football. I don't even care. Like, something involved with the kids, and also too, I did with my partner Tyler last year. I helped him out coach basketball, and like I said, I'm open to everything, especially when it comes to kids. I'm willing to help coach, whatever it is, man. I come to the gym, train people. Like, it don't even matter. Like, anything that's dealing with kids, man, I'm all the way with. I love kids. I love to see them grow, because I remember being that small kid and having my dad around and just taking me to different football camps and being in track, and I just love to see the kids grow, man. And, you know what I'm saying? That really makes my heart warm for sure.
You know what else I love that you do? You support a lot of Black businesses, like a lot of the clothing brands here. Like, shout out, I know Maya Papaya, she got
Yeah.
dope merch, merch.
Yes.
And I think, was that Icy Life or Yesy? Like, you just support a lot of Black brands.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I stand behind him.
Yeah, a lot of people see me like with the outfits that I have on a lot of times, and they like, damn, bro, like, where do you get this stuff from? I ain't gonna lie, Maya Papaya and Girls Are Drugs, those are my two favorite brands that you are like 9 times out of 10 you'll see me have on for sure. And if not them, I'm going to Zara. Oh yeah, I'm a Zara lover, but most importantly though, like seriously, and these are my people. Maya is my cousin. Like that is my mama's brother's daughter. So we are first cousins. So shout out to Maya Papaya. I'm definitely rocking her merch everywhere I go. And I'm definitely rocking Girls Are Drugs, man. B Jones, that's my boy, man. Cream, like so for sure, man.
Oh my God, you said cream. That's back in the day. They don't know about
yeah,
cream, man. No
hey,
parties.
they don't even know, man. And I ain't gonna lie, like I know we gonna interview and you interviewing me, but how have you been?
I have been amazing. I'm in the classroom by day,
Yeah,
and then I still this still my dream. So I instill in my kids
yeah,
always follow your dreams. So I push them every week. I have a student that creates a quote, and it can't be a song lyric, can't be from a book because
yeah,
I googled the quote as well.
yeah.
So I know one of my students, I gave her a journal so that way she could write a quote, and I told her I'll turn it into a book because I have a book, an
Mhm.
affirmation book. Like
Yeah.
well, everybody don't know, I am an author, and I have 6 books, 2 journals, 1 coloring book, a kid's handwriting / coloring book. I have a poetry book, and I have an affirmation book.
Man, hey, I think I need to be interviewing you. You know what I'm saying? That's
but
what's
she,
happening.
and I think when we initially were supposed to link up, I was working at a radio station.
Mm-hmm.
But God has other plans, and
Yeah,
so I've been doing podcasting and writing articles for a nice couple years at this
yeah,
point, man.
yeah. And congratulations on that too, for sure.
Thank
Like
you, thank you.
you've been doing your thing, and I feel like as hustlers and just entrepreneurs, like how we are, man, as you grow, you just realize you don't respect so much of the money or the accolades, and those things are cool. But what I respect and love more is the maintain and the consistency because that's the hard part. Sticking to something even when you don't see your next step in it or it's not working how you thought it would. And I've been doing music 12 years. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through everything. Like I've been through every emotion. I've tried to give up on it. I've gotten discouraged in it. You know what I'm saying? I've tried to be a club artist. I've tried to be a sad artist. I've tried to be all of these things. So with the success that I have had this far, it's come with a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I just commend you for staying at it and living what you teaching your children, like to chase their dreams, and even for you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people might say it and then you don't see what they saying. You know what I'm saying? You don't see them doing what they telling you to do. So I respect you for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And those kids gonna forever remember you. So congratulations to you for sure.
Oh, thank you so much. And the last question I want to ask you, this might be a deep question, but if Lil Brent now could talk to Lil Brent then,
Mhm.
what would that conversation entail?
That conversation with Intel, man, just trusting what God is showing you. You know what I'm saying? I am a firm believer in God, man. Without him, I am nothing. First, you know what I'm saying? He's first in my life. So the me now looking back would tell that young brother, just trust what he's showing you, bro. And when he give you that intuition and that gut feeling, man, go with it, man, and trust it. I'm talking about as scared as you may be, as shaky as it may look, as good as it may look, and that's bad, whatever, however it is, when God puts something on your heart and He's telling you and you feeling it and things are aligning up with it, and just, man, take that leap of faith, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 9 times out of 10, like, it's gonna lead you right to where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I would tell myself and anybody who's looking to get in a career, chasing a dream, doing this music stuff. If you're independently doing it, if you got a team behind you, whatever it is, trust what God is telling you, man, and trust your process, bro, for real, because it's a journey. It really is. It's a journey. It's not something that come overnight. It's gonna take a lot of willpower, wherewithal. It's gonna take a lot of sleepless nights. You're gonna have to sacrifice a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm nowhere where I need to be and where I want to be, but I'm in motion. You know what I'm saying? And that's our slogan. It's all for motion. We ain't going back. We ain't looking side to side. We're going straight forward. It's all for motion. So, you know what I'm saying? Just trust what God telling you, man, and trust the process. To anybody who hustling, trying to come up in this shit, and do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do it.
I want you, before we go, tell everybody where they can reach you social media wise, or even if you want to drop your email, you can.
Yeah.
And also, where can they purchase Sex Cells?
Yeah, man. So Sex Sales is out right now, man. The album, man. You guys can purchase it on all platforms. Just type Lil Brent, LILBRENT. And if you want to reach out to me, man, I'm on Instagram at official Lil Brent. Get at me, man. Send me a DM, man. If you guys want to work, if you want to do interviews, anything like that, man, I'm open to everything. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot to say. I feel like I have a lot of like experience under my belt for being in the game so long, 12 years, being on tours and just all of the stuff that I've been through, man. So yeah, man. But Sex Sales is definitely out right now. I hope you guys enjoy the album as much as I've enjoyed making it. I hope it make you feel sexy. I hope you guys believe in yourself. I hope my music make y'all remember who you are. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in any room, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, go get the album. It's on all platforms right now, man. Sex Sales, Lil Brent, the Miracle, baby. You already know, man. Hey, shout out to you, J.Renae. I appreciate you, man. Like, for real, man. It's been a long time coming. And let's not make this the last time. Like, let's continue.
You already know. You already
You know
know.
what I'm
This
saying?
is a
Yeah.
continuation for years to come.
Yeah.
I'm blessed to have known you for as long as I have.
Yeah.
I mean, we've known each other. Let's see, I'm about to be 30. Ooh, we've known each other more than 20 years.
Yeah. I just made 32. You know what I'm saying? Monday. Yeah, I mean, so hey, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for real.
And I'm just blessed to have seen your growth, man. It's literally just been upward motion, forward motion, as you said.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is not the last time we will talk. And I want everybody, you better go get Sex Sales ASAP by official Lil Brent, okay? Yes. Y'all better go out there and get it. Yes. And like I said, I'm so blessed to have you on this show.
Thank you.
And forward motion.
Thank you. All forward motion, baby. I appreciate you. And we'll speak soon, for sure.
Love you, Brent.
Love you, baby.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl J.Renae. You know I've got something to say. Bringing you new episodes and new guests on your Talk With Me podcast exclusively on YouTube. Like, share, and of course subscribe. And follow us on IG too. All right, y'all. Bye.